I would say that actually it sounds strange, but we use the conflict resolution a lot with our kids. Like we feel like it's very helpful with our children, and they have grabbed onto it. And okay, well, you're not letting me talk, mommy. Texas and keep talking. But yeah, it's very interesting that we've like kind of manifested it in other aspects of our lives with people around us.
Well, you know, how we conduct ourselves as a married couple, it does show up with the kids too, so it's all part of that learning, which is great, so, okay. Yeah, Christy.
So for us, for Jay and I, this is our second time in the class. We went back in March and we facilitated then as well. And I'll tell you, like, going through these tools again and practicing these things and getting reminders, it matters. And fortunately, you know, we're married for 3 years here, but we still have things we're learning about each other. And I know couples that are married 40 years are still learning about each other. So just want to encourage you guys as we go forward is don't lose these books. Don't forget these tools. They will get rusty over time, but you know, going back to just one and using them over and over again can make a big difference. And so I'm just blessed to be able to go through it again, and we look forward to continuing to do this and continuing to learn about each other and building into other people.
That's great. All right, thank you. Who else? I'm not believing that. Who else? Come on now. Here we go, great.
Yeah, I know my wife Courtney and I, we've been married for about, going to be 5 years next month. And, you know, coming into this, you don't really think that anybody has any issues like what you have. And so, I mean, just kind of coming in and not hearing everybody else's problems, but just realizing that everybody goes through something, whether you've been married for 30 years or for 30 seconds, you've gone through something. And what allows you to get to those 30 years is learning how to work through it. And that those times will come again, but just having the tools to be able to learn, develop, and to work through those issues has been huge for us. So, you know, I'm extremely grateful for everybody that's been here and everybody that's poured in, and really looking forward to hopefully another opportunity to do real marriage.
There you go. Yeah, we'll talk about these opportunities. Okay, who else? You know, I know a lot of stories in this room, so you got to be careful. I don't look at you.
Okay. So we've only been married going on 4 years in May, and we've been through a really rocky 4 years. We lost our daughter. She was stillborn last October, a year ago. And we've kind of just hunkered down into God and our faith, and He has brought us community, and it's been phenomenal. This class has been great in teaching us to kind of slow down and take each other more not for granted, so just to appreciate who we are and what we have as a marriage. We went to man camp and woman camp, and we actually both got baptized this past weekend. And we found out that we're pregnant.
That's why I said this prize is a little late.
I said she'll need it anyway.
Yes, we'll still need it. So we just want to thank you all for being here with us and kind of helping us to slow down.
Couple more? Anybody? Good?
No.
Here we go.
I know. My husband gets nervous because with the microphone and me, it's really not a good combination.
I have the microphone in my hand.
I know, did you see? I really wanted it. Please. No, on a serious note, my husband and I have been married 7 years, and it just dawned on us that this December is 10 years together, which seems like a lifetime to us. We've had a really rough 18 months, and we are new to Cincinnati. And this is ridiculous. We have felt so welcomed by Crossroads and by this community that it has done things for us that I never thought were possible. And this class and these leaders, these two especially right here, have helped us with things that we've not addressed in years. It was just easier to not deal with them. And I'll be perfectly honest, like when we talked about possibly doing a class, I went and signed us up, and I was like, yes, finally, he's gonna listen. Like, he's gonna listen to what they say, and this is all gonna be okay. And I feel so humbled, because I feel like I have learned so much. And I think the biggest thing that we've learned together is to stop and listen, and not wait to respond, but instead actually listen to what the other person is saying. And I feel like I'm falling in love all over again. So it's been really, really good for us. So thank you.
This is probably a good time as any just to take a little bit of a commercial break and talk a little bit about that sense of community, which I know has really been important to Jay and Christy here. You guys want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
Want to do that?
Yeah, I hope.